I just have to come back on and tell you how incredibly life-changing this patch has been for me. And I don't use that term loosely. It has been absolutely amazing to finally sleep through the night and have the energy and the vitality to carry through my day. I first talked to you about this patch when I had been using it for 2 weeks, and the sleep is the best sleep I've had since before Gabriel was born. And he's 26 years old. That's a long time to go feeling sleep deprived. And as so many of you can relate, just sleeping 4 to 5 hours through the night, especially if you're postmenopausal and, waking up at that dreaded 3 o'clock hour and not falling back to sleep, it is exhausting. And it is so hard to have the energy to carry through the day when you're sleep deprived. And that's why I call this patch life-changing. It's non-transdermal, meaning it doesn't have any drugs or chemicals. It uses a phototherapy, which has a crystalline structure in the center to naturally reflect the infrared light that our own body emits and reflect that back into our bodies. And there's a bunch of jargon that targets carpopeptides that then target our stem cells and help our body regenerate. And it's a lot of jargon. There are full explanations for that if you want. It's been in has had over 80 medical studies and appears in medical journals. I can share that with you if you like. But the real power comes in the stories that are being shared about the people using the patch. And one of my other stories is that I had this pain in my ribs that's been there since early spring. And it was a daily pain, not deep and sharp, but just a nagging pain. And I went to my osteopath. It wasn't getting resolved. My doctor thought it was maybe related to a sliding hiatal hernia, but nothing I did was changing that. And I didn't realize that pain had gone. But last week I experienced it again just for like an hour or so. And I thought, oh my goodness, I used to have that pain all of the time. And it's gone. And the only thing I've done different is this patch. And so that's pretty incredible. I also used to have and still have ridges on my fingernails, but the new nails growing in is all smooth. And so there's the deep balancing and restoration happening at a deep level inside my body, and that's really, really exciting. That's why I call it life-changing. It really, truly is. Another story that's deeply moving to me is my friend Bridget, her mom with Alzheimer's. My mom had Alzheimer's, so this story touches me deeply. Both of our moms have that 1 minute memory repeat. It's so heartbreaking when they can't remember your name, are saying the same thing over every minute, can't remember conversations. Well, Bridget put this patch on her mom, and after 4 months, her memory was being restored. She remembered names. She remembered conversations. She could actually talk with her mom. Her mom would call the next day and reference the conversation from the day before. That is incredible. I wished I'd had that for my mom when my mom was still living. So many different ways this patch is touching people's lives, and it is such an incredible gift. And I just had to come back on and share that with you.